live. We're doing an actual recording today, and we will go from there. So appreciate everybody who's jumping in to watch this. Got my phone up with our beautiful faces on it, so I'll be able to see the messages. I see that Nick, Chad, and Will are in. So anyway, Party Wagon Podcast live and recorded.
Cool.
We're just going to talk over each other. So first things first, let's jump into why we're doing one again. I'm also very close to my camera. Let me move this. So hopefully my audio is good, everyone. And Steven, your audio should be fine. Talk up a little bit, though.
You're the one who's always low.
Yeah, well, you look like a little baby. So we are going to do something for Jason Cheney. Is that his name?
Yeah.
Jason was pretty awesome. Sent Steven over some resin sculpted heads for the Lawson Turtles for him to review and kind of show off. Jason is doing another run of these.
Yes.
Is it already up?
A lot of people are asking him to make another run. So I wanted to show some of the heads I have to help him get some more sales because I think personally they're awesome. So
Definitely.
That's why we're doing this.
Yep, and I am getting DMs, so if you keep hearing my DM noise, I'm really sorry. I couldn't figure out how to mute it on Facebook, because since we're streaming on Facebook, Facebook has to be open on here, so it's doing a thing, and I'm not plugging in headphones here, Steven. So anyway, let's show them off. I don't have a set, only Steven does, so we're going to have a look at that.
There you go. All right, so first I'm going to show off Mikey here.
Hold on. Someone says, can't hear Steven. Sounds like Steven's in a cave.
Hold on. Let me fix it.
Is that better?
No.
Can you hear me?
Absolutely not.
All right, hold on.
I mean, it was very loud, but it was, I don't know. Let's see what the chat says.
Worse, same, different?
It's very loud. Kind of sucks, but I'll turn my volume down.
There we hold on. Oh, that's why. Okay, I had to fix my microphone. All right, there we go. All right, cool. Should be better now.
All right, hopefully. I'll keep an eye on the chat. Hopefully it sounds better. A megaphone sounds better? Yeah, but it sounds like shit. People got to listen to this audio.
I can't hear you now.
You can't hear me? Here we go. Welcome to the behind the scenes of the live. This is what happens.
All right, cool. Now I can hear you.
Yeah. I mean, I can hear you too, but I don't know. Maybe people need to turn their goddamn volume up on their phone.
All right, all better. All right, cool.
Anyway, let's show these bastards off.
All right,
let's see them.
So here is Michelangelo here. To me, they look like they're professionally printed like this, but he actually hand paints them.
Now, my question, since I don't have them in hand, the bandana on the back, is that resin?
Yes.
How brittle does it feel?
You know, honestly...
Don't break it on camera.
Brittle. I won't. It doesn't feel brittle. I mean...
Okay. So for the reason I'm asking this, because I did some prints for people about, I don't know, like a year and a half ago when I did those mousers, and like every leg broke on those bastards. So resin's a tricky item to work with when you have thin areas. It breaks pretty easily, but maybe it was just the resin I used.
You know, him and I were actually talking last night, and we're doing some trial and errors on some things here. And he was telling me that, you know, the bandanas that there was one of them that he sent me, Donatello's, that was very loose. But Michelangelo is perfect. Right. And I thought it was the bandana size, but it was actually, according to him, it's the hole. Because he said if you're a millimeter off something in the hole, then that's what actually could happen.
So what is that wrapped around his head? What?
Well, wrapped around his head is actually just painted.
No, what's it called?
The bandana.
The bandana?
Yeah.
With B-E-N? The bandana?
Bandana. Okay, thanks.
It's fine. I get made fun of. I say photography instead of photography because I just talk so fast.
So do you see tomato instead of tomato?
No, absolutely not. What am I, a fucking heathen? Let's see the next one.
All right, so here's the maskless one, which I convinced him to make, and I think a lot of people like them.
This is my favorite one. We were just talking about this before we went live. Big fan of that one. So can you order these individually, or do you have to order them as a pack?
They're definitely individually. You don't have to get a set of 4 or a set of 3, because when Jason originally was advertising them. He didn't have this maskless head, and he was doing them per piece, per item,
Yeah.
a head. And I was like, hey, what about these maskless heads here? And he's like, that's a great idea. And I gave him some ideas on how to do it.
Yeah. Jesse says, I wish liquid printers would use RD57. It's really strong resin, but flexible as hell. I use it to pour, and not sure for resin printers. Yeah, man. So I have a resin printer. My shit's been down since I moved. I've had to replace the screen and everything. I probably have like a screen sitting around here too. But I believe they do make like a flexible resin that you can use. It's got to be UV resin because that's how it works. And for anybody watching, my sun keeps coming out, and I got my blind down, but it is bright. That's why I'm illuminated here. I know on FDM printers they have flexible PLA, which I've used, and it's awesome, but you don't get the detail that you get in resin. So I don't know. I know a lot of people do the resin flexible stuff, so, maybe in the future we can somehow cast the bandanas. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. Let me grab a Mirage, and I'll show you how the heads go on.
Yeah, Thomas says the maskless looks mean as hell. It's really good. I was telling Steven that like I'm on the fence about getting. I actually really want to get a maskless one just because I don't have one. I'm gonna have a full color set here soon when I have time. I'm gonna paint the set colored, but I want to do the maskless one, and I don't feel like waiting for I don't want to buy 4 Wanderers to like get all of my maskless heads, but we'll see. We'll see what happens.
All right, so here is the actual Mirage head, right?
Okay.
So this is the one that NECA makes.
Someone just painted it?
No, this is actually came from NECA. So,
Oh, Jesus Christ! It's
Yeah.
I forget. It's red.
So I just wanted to compare. I can't do this easily. So, in my opinion, you can't really tell that Jason's head has been painted.
Right. It's because he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, he does really good detail work. So now I'm gonna, even though this is Raph, I'm gonna put Mikey's head on there. I just didn't feel like getting.
Oh, they're all Raphs, Steven.
I don't know. So that's how he looks. The head on. Well, like again, don't mind the Raph's body with Mikey's head.
Dude, even like the people that market the damn photos don't notice the wrong body. There's so many Mikey heads on Raph bodies, or just it's just actually never mind. It's just Mikey as Raph on accident.
Yeah, exactly. So
yeah, and Jess says they look alike. Great color match. Yeah, color matching is really tough. I painted some heads that Stephen Wynn had done, the maskless tune heads. He sent them to me raw, and I painted them. And they it's hard to get a color match. Now, the reason you might see these and you're like, they're not the same color, I will tell you, it's because the color might be off a little bit, but the head paint, the custom head paint is not glossy, it's matte. So the body having a gloss to it does change it a little bit, so it kind of looks a little off.
Well, Jason does state in his description selling them it's not dead on to NECAs. So maybe I should suggest spraying with glossy spray. Maybe that would help.
Maybe. Yeah, hit it with a clear coat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is honestly my favorite head out of all of them, to be honest.
Yeah, it's cool. Having maskless heads is pretty awesome, and the whited out eyes is pretty cool. I like that a lot.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, matching colors is a nightmare, dude.
Yeah.
Like if you look at I'm looking at my heads on my shelf. They're pretty close. Like you can't tell in person, but if you look at them on camera, you can usually tell.
Right. Exactly.
And
so there's another thing
I got better. Yeah, see, I got better painting since I did those, so I want to redo them.
Oh well then redo it.
I will.
You should. Cool. All right. So another thing I wanted to point out, Jason's baby Slash. So what makes his different than NECA's is he uses magnets.
He has little strong magnets that hold them together, because these are not repainted baby turtles. These are 3D printed baby turtles, so they don't have joints. It's hard. If you try to put a joint in there, it breaks. It's a nightmare.
Right. So,
dude, you're not good. You're not good at that. You're not good at the focus, man.
No, Oh, I got it's my camera. I blame
You
my
gotta
camera.
gotta get good, man. You gotta put that bitch up.
There you go.
And here I can't even do it because because mine's autofocus. Mine's not on autofocus.
Yeah, mine's out of focus too. Well, as you can. Oh
I
shoot!
said no. Mine's not on autofocus. Mine's
And
set
it survived the
because mine
fall.
mine was. Remember, Mike kept freaking out on us.
Yeah.
Fun shit, dude.
All right. So mine even survived the fall just now, and it's still okay because of the magnets. Nothing broke, so I can easily just put them back on. So now, here. Look. Boom. Look how awesome that is. It's just like sticks on, and it wants to stand. Unlike
Yeah.
NECA's, it tries just falls over and stuff.
We'll make a note for anybody that orders stuff like that from Jason. With the magnets, you're getting 5 points of articulation. You're not getting ball sockets and stuff like that, like the normal NECA figures. You're gonna be able to go up, down with these sockets and like left and right with the head, but you're not gonna be able to like almost like butterfly it out. Right? Am I right? Okay.
Exactly.
I don't have one. I can't speak to it, so can't tell you.
Right.
But
He tried doing another run of these, but I don't know if people actually saw his posts. So maybe soon he'll do another run of the baby slashes for people who want them.
maybe.
Oh, there you go. I highly recommend them. And no, I'm not getting any compensation or anything for doing these reviews. I'm just trying to help them out. So
Yeah,
I
that's
really
what we
think
do.
that the community will actually love these once they get them in hand.
Yeah, it's fun to do every so often. That stuff happens, man. What was it? Icon sent me one of those little incubators. I
Yeah.
reviewed the hell out of that. I still put it in a bunch of my photos. People love that shit. So yeah, fun stuff. Thank you for showing that. And like, it's kind of why we're doing this. The podcast we're trying to do every 2 weeks, and we've also been slacking because we just life. But we forgot to do this for last week's episode, so we're just doing a live and we're recording it. And then I'll probably post it tonight or tomorrow. I got a lot of work. I actually have work to do.
There you
So
go.
there's a lot of
And
stuff
then,
going on.
for the people out there, if you want to be like Gary, just throwing it out there, make sure you get a Party Wagon shirt and some Bull Airs. You got.
Oh, you know what? It's funny. I actually have on my floor. So these are not released. These are never going to come out. These are not Turtles related, but we did a pair of Bucky O'Hare shoes.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, they're never going to release, but they're going to be reworked. But yeah, they're just really cool. I love Bucky O'Hare. I've got a small Bucky display here along with my Turtles, and here's my shoes to go along with it. I got my it's literally like people might know this. I love Ninja Turtles, but my second love is Earthworm Jim, and then my third love is Bucky O'Hare. Like I got tattoos of them all, and like
Nice.
that's my thing. I got a Bucky display here. I got an Earthworm Jim display over here, and I've got Turtle shoes, Bucky O'Hare shoes, and I've got Earthworm Jim shoes that Tom did. So super sick. On the thought of shoes, this is something that we can kind of talk about for people that are watching. This sun is so bright. I've got a blackout curtain here. Holy shit. We'll move the mic out. So people that saw the Mutant Mayhem shoes that I was wearing, I've been wearing some Mutant Mayhem shoes. We sent them to the actors and the actresses of the movie. Seth Rogen got a pair. Jeff Rowe got a pair. They all got these cool shoes, Mutant Mayhems. Well, we were supposed to sell them. That was the whole thing. And we were going to sell them, and Viacom had a whole deal. And then they got Adidas bought global shoe rights, like as we were in talks, and just completely screwed us, right? So if you are in the Bull Airs, the Secret Sneaker Society, this isn't me trying to plug this shit, but I'm plugging it anyway. They are on the website. They're kind of snuck on there. So if you do want to order a pair of those, there's 2 versions. We have them up there. Moving forward, we're going to continue to do Turtles colorways and such, but we're not going to put any of the branding on it. So we're not going to put the Turtles logo or the Nickelodeon logo and stuff like that that we used to do. They're totally cool with us doing stuff as long as we don't use their logos or their branding. So we are working on new things. I've done 2 shoes already myself that are going through the review process. And then Tom and I have been collaborating on a new classic colorway. So if you missed the original classic colorways that were on the Nike Dunks, we're doing new ones, but we're doing them on our new shoe. We have two shoes coming, like 2 actual originals that have been created specifically. So we have our own actual shoe line now, which is super fun. That's been a blast.
Awesome.
So Mike says, "Yo, you too. That's us. That's us too. That's us." Black and white trainers from Bull Airs. Yeah, Scott. Those are people love. So it's really funny. The black and white, like the high tops, the Mirage ones that he just posted. He called. I didn't know about those, by the way. I don't think I'd seen those, and he had sent me a photo. He sent me the finished one, and he goes, "What do you think?" And I go, "Dude, those are not. I don't like those at all." And he's like, "Yeah, dude, those are." He goes, I honestly, like, they're cool, but like I don't like them at all, like the design. And they're collector's commission. The person that ordered them liked them, and it's fine. Just because we don't like them doesn't mean that they're bad. It's just we just didn't like the design. Those fuckers blew up online. Everybody was DMing me for a pair, like insane. And it's the same guy that did the last Ronin shoes, so he's allowing us to actually produce them at
That
a
is awesome.
Yeah, so he's gonna let us produce them. It's gonna be a little bit of a higher price, but because it'll be a very short run and it costs more. Just for people to know, like we're not out here like gouging people on prices. It just costs a lot more to make those shoes with a smaller run. But he gave us the okay to do a lot of them. So if you do like those, they're on their way. But yeah, if that's what Scott was talking about, and I just talked shit about your shoe, I'm sorry. Or if you were just ordering a pair. But I had never seen them. I thought I didn't like them personally. But I also don't like white shoes. That's just me. I hate white shoes. I'm a dark shoe kind of guy. So yeah. And I'm gonna work on something. So anybody that's watching, anybody that is a dark shoe kind of guy, a lot of the Bull Airs are always bright and colorful and really crazy. I was actually there. I was in the office 2 days ago, and I was like, Tom, we got to do like a smaller pair, like not buff, like not beefy, but like I want to get like an SB Dunk Low style, or like our the ones that we've been doing, the new Bullhorns. I was like, I need to do something that's dark because I wear black skinny jeans. Like these things are like fucking tight, and I've got size 13 feet, and I cannot wear my Mutant Mayhem shoes, these bright green shoes, out in public with these black pants because I look like a fucking goofball. So I something hopefully coming soon that might be a little lower profile and darker for people like me that have this fun skinny jeans look. Mike says Vans. We have done, like the Mondo Gecko are kind of based off Vans, but those are also very bright. So I might want to work on something like that. I'm hoping. The Mondos are pretty cool, but they're still bright and big feet. These boats, man. Breyer says most of my wardrobe is black and red. Yeah, dude. So if you've ever watched these videos, I'm always got a black shirt on. All I own is black shirts. Like I just got that white Kino shirt. It's gonna be a painting shirt when I'm painting the house. I'm not gonna wear it out about.
That's why if you want to be like you,
yeah, all black.
Party Wagon shirt,
dude. All black, everything.
Layers.
Yeah, I usually wear my slides, even though I wear my slides all summer, 100%. And
that's what I'm wearing.
Yeah, all summer. Like. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get my leg up because I got these skinny jeans on. Ah, hell yeah, brother, bare feet. Because I just wear my slides all summer. I've beat the shit out of those over the year. It's been a year. I got them a year ago. I'm just looking at chat. Yeah, Cody says, glad you finally got your Mecha Leo. Yeah, you finally got it. I hate it. Cool.
Yeah, no, this thing, honestly, at first I thought I was not going to like it. But this thing is amazing. Until you have it in your hand, you will probably think that. But if you ever have one in your hand, you'll see that you gotta own one.
Yeah. Jesse said, with the new shoe designs, is there going to be a high top option? Yes. So, literally, they're called bullhorns, bullhorn highs and bullhorn lows. I've been specifically designing lows because I like lows. I'm better at designing those. Tom, the new. Now this isn't 100% yet, but Tom sent me a template the other day of his classic colorway of the reimagining of the classic colorway, and they are on highs. They're high tops. So those will be released in high tops because they actually sell better. I'm the minority. I don't like high tops. And I just realized I have shirts literally just thrown on the back of my chair while I'm talking. I'm sorry. I look like a scumbag. They're clean. They're Bull Air shirts. And they're not black. They're from when I record Turtle Tuesdays. But yeah, they're going to be highs. I don't know if I have any photos. Hold on. It's going to be very bright if I have them. There's a lot of photos. We're looking here. There's, oh my god, the Adidas, what we lost to, or Adidas's like their turtle shoes, are fucking putrid. My lord. Anyway, this is kind of a fun little sneak peek. It's gonna try to zoom in, but there is our. It's crazy how it blacks out my screen because of the focus, but my focus is like back on my face, so it's not auto focused. But there's your little fun sneak peek. Those are the ones that he did for the highs. And then I was doing lows. Lows are looking pretty cool. I got stumped on my design, so I'm unsure where I'm going with it. Maybe you'll be able to see this was like my lows design. Here, see how that works out. That's where I was going with it. As you can kind of see where I stopped because I couldn't really figure out the front of the shoe. But, yeah.
Those are cool. I like them.
So that's what I'd wear. Personally, they are still a little bright, but I might darken them a little bit.
No. I like them because they'll stand out.
Yeah, but for me, I want to design them for myself, baby. So anyway, that's a fun little sneak peek. Hopefully, Tom's driving to North Carolina right now, so he's not watching this.
Well, since we're kind of giving shout outs, I want to do a shout out to Mike Bell for my amazing signs. I'm not too sure if you can see them that far away though.
Oh yeah, for people that don't know, Mike Bell does woodwork. It's cool as shit. Yeah. So, hell yeah.
I love them.
Let's see. So we're just looking at questions. So how about this? Everybody that's watching right now, here's your warning, and I'll put this when I actually release the video on YouTube that there's spoiler warning. We didn't plan this. Do you want to talk a little tiny bit about Mutant Mayhem?
We can. It's no problem. It's just I don't want to spoil it for people.
Well, we'll be conscious of what we talk about when we talk about it. Like we won't really talk too much about plot details, but this is your huge warning if you haven't seen Mutant Mayhem yet. So get out. We're gonna do a small little spoiler talk. What I mean by that is we'll talk about things we liked, things we didn't like, and the reason I bring that up is there's one thing that was plot related that I didn't like. But we'll see, and that's a spoiler. It's an end of the movie spoiler, so.
Okay.
First, do you want me to set the tone, or do you just want to go right in?
Let's go right in.
All right, so what did you not like about the movie? It could be graphical style, it could be story choice, music, whatever.
I don't like the fact they reintroduced the turtles again and how they became. However, I understand why they did it, because for the new kids that don't know how the Ninja Turtles evolved, that's why I understand they did it. But right. I don't like the fact they slightly changed it.
Yeah, canon changes. Now, for people that don't know, Steven is an 87 purist.
Yes.
Like he is, like we can't get him, like 2012, can't even get you on 2012. Like you are an 87 purist. I'm all but Rise. I can't do Rise. And Rise is because I just don't like the way they took it with the powers and stuff. Personally, it's not mine. I'm never going to talk shit about it. I just think it's goofy. In the new movie, what you're saying, everybody needs to be conscious of is that back in 2012, they confirmed a multiverse for Turtles. In Turtles Forever. So all the Turtles technically do exist, all the different canons. So this is just another iteration of it. If I was to give it your statement a rebuttal, personally, I like this origin story in the beginning way better. In my opinion. Really? I think it's good the way that they explain the mutation. I personally like that. I'm going to look at comments while I'm reading this. Thomas says that he disliked the way they learned martial arts. I do agree with, I agree that I'm not a fan of that, but it also doesn't bother me. So
right. That's what I was getting at too.
Yeah. So I didn't really care about and we're trying to be spoiler free, but also we have a little bit of spoilers in this so people know. That's kind of how I saw that too. It's like I didn't really care about that, but the beginning of the origin story and the real focus, and here's the thing, the focus on the movie was family. And the Turtles have always, in movie form, have been focused on family. Now, not talk about comics and such, but family. And like later comics, Last Ronin and stuff, obviously, that's how that is. But
Right.
I liked the beginning of that. I liked their origin story. What did you like? What was your favorite part? What would you say is your favorite thing that you saw in the movie?
That's a very good question.
It's
I
tough.
still have one other thing to add that I
Oh,
do
go ahead.
is the very, very end of the movie. Not the after credits. I think the after credits was amazing.
Yeah, we'll talk about
But-
that. Like that's part of my thing.
Right.
We'll get to that.
I just don't like the end of the movie. I want to say why, but I don't want to spoil it.
Yeah, I'm gonna say a little bit. That's mine. That's why I warned the spoiler because there's my gripes with the movie are very very specific.
Right, mine too. So I don't like the fact they took. I can't say it without spoiling it.
Well, then I will. So the thing I didn't like about the movie, which I'm hoping in the sequel that is confirmed, changes, is I did not like that they put Bebop and Rocksteady on the side of the good guys at the end.
Okay.
But I'm hoping in the after credits scene that we got to see that Shredder is going to be in the next one, which we knew because it got spoiled on the movie poster. He's in the window. We knew Shredder was going to be in this in some capacity. I'm hoping that he somehow offers something to be, because Bebop and Rocksteady have always been idiots, and I want him to like offer them something like, oh well, we will turn you into human, as long as you work for me. And that's how he gets them on his side and stays kind of canon to the cartoon. Because remember, it's just cartoon. And later on comics after the cartoon. But like original Turtles comics and stuff, Bebop and Rocksteady were not a thing. That was a Playmates selling toys choice. So,
Yeah, exactly. Well, since you brought that up, don't like the fact that they took off their masks.
Right. So that's what Oscar just said, his biggest issue. So that's where I'm definitely mixed. So this is end of movie. Click out now. If you haven't already, is that they actually achieve their goal of going into public, going to school, being one with society, which really is strange in how they're going to bring the next one. Because Turtles have always been trying to come out of the shadows. We had the Bay film, Out of the Shadows, where they were accepted by humanity, but they were very small. It was the police department. You know what I mean? There was like the help. Very weird. I don't know where they're going to go with it. But we do know the future iterations will be a little more mature just because the teenagers will be growing up. That's why they chose teenagers to voice teenagers. They're going to grow with the movie. We probably got 3-4 years until the next film. So but we've also got the movie, the series, the mini series that they'll do, or the cartoon or whatever. But that's my thought on there. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think you and I have the same dislikes about the movie.
Yeah. Cody says it's very much the path of the IDW comics. Cody, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Everybody knows I have a reading disability. I didn't read shit. I read The Last Ronin, and that's been it. So I've gotten one issue of Lost Years done. It's really hard for me to read. It's a whole thing. But
Yeah.
if Cody says, I trust Cody. Cody says, like, if that was a path they took, I mean, for people that are complaining about it, right? There's it is canon at some point. They at least did it at some point, which kind of makes sense. I never read the IDWs.
Okay.
Um,
So what did you like about the movie? You asked me, but what do you like about it?
Yo, people are gonna be real mad about this one. Okay. April O'Neil's attitude and her persona in this movie was fucking gold.
Okay.
Like, I don't know, man. Like, there's something about her attitude, the way she spoke. The whole part where when she first meets them and is like, you're being kind of sus right now. Like, just kind of like having that weird teenager speak. And I have my April's cousin's wife. She actually reminded me of April O'Neil the way because she talks the same way, and I just loved it. So maybe it's that connection in life that I have that with CJ, that she sounds just like April O'Neil. But overall, going into the film, I know a lot of people are not happy about the change. That's controversial. I thought it was awesome because someone had said it to me today. I can't remember who said it in a message. I'm so sorry. I'm just so sick of the fucking stereotypical April O'Neil always just doing nothing or just like getting in trouble. or like
Right.
you know, like I feel like it's always the same. 2012 did it right. I think they did a really good April O'Neil, and then the 2007 movie did a really good job of her. But this one I thought was really good. Just a really good attitude. And that's my thoughts on that. Like, that was kind of part of my funny, like that was kind of my highlight of the movie is I liked her character.
Yeah, it was great.
So
I enjoyed it as well. I mean, it kind of made me think of the teenagers now. Sorry if I'm judging out all the teenagers, but yeah.
yeah, Breyer in the comments said the same thing that I pretty much he liked. It was very bland, and it's true. Like that's kind of how I feel. And you know, race aside, look aside, how people are having problems with her weight or her race or whatever. But you know, it's just artistic choice, representation. Totally fine with me. Different times call for different artistic interpretations. I love it. So that was it's my hot take on there. I thought April was incredible. That was my favorite part of the movie, in general.
Like I said, I do agree with you on April's attitude, right?
Yeah.
But I still think Renee is the best April.
Why? It's because she's in the group. She's probably watching this right now.
No, I'm just saying. I still think she's the best voice. So,
Fun fact.
Love the 7 Turtles.
Fun fact. I have to go to Buffalo tomorrow for some fucking oddities and curiosities expo. April and I go to every year. It's like that's our one day we go to convention, and I had to cancel a convention in Canada for the weekend, and I was supposed to be going to dinner tonight with Renee and Townsend, with Dave. We were supposed to go to dinner tonight, and like Dave's so mad at me. Sorry. Well, wife comes first. That's the one thing. It's like it's our anniversary thing. We're 10 years, buddy. Woo. So that's a whole fun thing. 10 years, decade with that woman.
Renee is more important.
The fake April is more important than the real April, right?
Yeah.
She'd kill me. But yeah, Thomas said, love the art style, pace, lightheartedness. Yeah. So the other thing that I really liked about the film, okay, this is my other top, is a specific scene, definitely spoiler again. The fight scene in the milking station. The fact that Jackie Chan plays Splinter and that they were able to do the Jackie Chan style of fighting in that scene where he was on like he was using props and he was pushing himself on the computer chair and shit like that. That was a 100% homage to Jackie Chan, and he was Splinter at the same time. I thought that was incredible. I feel like that they wrote that specifically for him.
That is very right. I agree.
Very, very awesome.
Right.
That was great, and they swore so much in that movie. There's a lot of swearing in that movie.
13.
Yeah, I think they must have just straddled the line because the Turtles did use their weapons. There was violence. There was swearing in it. I think it was just straddling the line of PG. So I'm pretty happy. I'm happy about that because that kind of normalizes the language. I'm a person that doesn't believe in swear words, to be honest. I think all language is language. I say fuck like it's my second, like it's everything to me. But yeah, I got paint. I got paint on my arm. Look at that. Good job, dude. I was painting yesterday. But yeah, like that was great. I thought that was great about the movie.
Yeah. I agree. I agree with you on all that. Sorry.
Yeah. That's fine. I'm gonna probably go see it again Sunday.
Oh,
I'm not a two movie kind of guy, but I kind of want to go see it again. I can't wait for it to come out on streaming or 4K or whatever the hell. I'll probably buy a 4K of it. And they have a fun. I always buy the 4K collector's editions or Blu-rays or whatever.
Exactly. Which is good. I do the streaming stuff, so.
Yeah. So I usually stream, but there's a compression issue. So funny enough, fun story. The Out of the Shadows Michael Bay film was the first 4K Blu-ray that was actually true 4K Blu-ray because it was filmed with 4K cameras. So I bought that on 4K because there's no compression, no bullshit, no upscaling. It was 100% true to scale. That's the only reason I bought it.
Well, because here's your problem. I'm not trying to sound mean. It's you're on Wi-Fi. If you hardwired it, it would have been fine.
No, still compression issues, man. No matter what, there's always compression. Any kind of streaming service has compression.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, unless it's coming straight off of a Blu-ray. There's you're gonna always have a compression in some way or another.
Okay.
Yeah, just nerd tech talk. That's stupid shit. But you could probably never see it. I'm a fucking video file. Like I got a 4K OLED. Like I have to have I'm a video file man. Like it has to be crazy for me.
Yeah. Oh, cool.
I mean,
Well, I
Ice
think
Cube is
that's
in is definitely gonna swear a word or two. Yeah, when he just said you're pissing me off, I was like, that's really funny. Like that's great. Like I thought that was awesome.
Yeah, I
So
agree. So cool. Well, I think that's really it.
yeah. So I mean, we didn't plan on that, by the way, everyone. Like the whole reason we were doing this is so we could talk about the heads and maybe talk about something else. Um, let's do a quick rundown on news. The Turtles packs are coming in. The Turtles 3-packs and Kino and shit like that. Heat up those fucking ankles. There's your news. I broke my Raphael live on my review 2 days ago. So I'm an idiot. My replacement will be here Monday. But please just heat up those fucking ankles. Kino's looking awesome. And what else we got? The Wanderer might be shipping out end of month from Best Buy. So if you pre-order the Wanderer, he's going to be shipping out. Enforcer Foot should be out there around the same time. Enforcer Foot is up on AliExpress right now at retail price. You can get it for like $24 plus shipping. So if you need foot enforcers, you don't want to wait. What was that?
The shipping price is not bad either.
No, it's like $9.41 or something for me, which puts it right at retail.
For everything, tax and all.
Yeah, so I'm gonna probably do that because I don't have one. I don't have one yet. Maybe I'll wait because I got that package coming on Monday, so I don't know if that's gonna have any extra goodies in it. But I'm gonna do that. I'll probably get 2 of those. I only want 2 for this set. I bought one of these today. Today was payday, and people are like, "Oh, how are you getting paid? You're unemployed." I'm on severance, so I'm still on payroll. But I bought this today. It was my 4th one because they've been restocking. I'm gonna figure out a way to paint this something at some point.
You're gonna get 16 of them.
No.
You have 16 Ronins.
No, I have 17.
17.
16? Oh, I have 16. I'm getting a 17th. Shout out to Griffin Ludwig. He's sending me. Yeah, I have 16 Last Ronins and Leo and Raph and 2 Sinjas, and I want to get 1 more Sinja for the shelf. And then I'm buying that big bust. That bust of the Ronin. I'm getting one of those.
Wow.
Oscar ordered it, and I'm buying it off him. He posted it in the group chat. So,
Nice.
Gary breaks his toys so we don't have to. Briar, dude, that's why I do my live reviews, man. Like legitimately, people like it's not me fucking flexing. It's me like showing you what you can and can't do, and that was my own arrogance. And I broke it because I'm so used to the new figures not needing anything, no heat, nothing at all. That I was like just forcing it. I'm like, this is gonna be fine. You know, I can bend it, and I know you can't. It snaps. I talked to Trevor about it, and he's like, I don't know why. Like there's no way to fix. Like there's no way to easily fix it. There's no way to like prevent it. It's just how plastic is. It's simple as that. You can't unless they put like metal in it, which ups the price. There's no way to fix it. So
exactly.
Why not go for an even 20? Cody, I'm gonna have 17. Then we've got the black and white official Ronin releasing, and I'm gonna be buying 2 of those because of the 2 different heads. So I'll display them with both heads. That'll put me at 19. And then I'm going to, I don't know, I might buy 1 more sexy Ronin because I got a lot of clothed Ronins and only like 3 sexy Ronins. So I might buy 1 more sexy Ronin for the shelf to make it an even 20. We'll see. Oh, Danny says, what are you buying? Just Ronins. Shit that I don't need. So that pretty much wraps it up. Nothing else really going on. Normal group stuff. I apologize. Everybody knows that I've been on a hiatus. I do sneak in from time to time. I'm still alive. I have been busy. But I'm kind of coming back, keeping an eye on things.
Coming back, right?
Huh? What?
You're always here.
I'm always here. I'm just not really doing much. I don't patrol the group as I used to. I used to patrol like every post throughout the day. Now I don't. I need to try to live.
See where you're coming from on that.
So now I'm trying to jump back into the groove of things. Yeah. Earthworm Jim John Costa says. Yeah, got Earthworm Jim. I don't know the reference to that, but Earthworm Jim, unless you're just watching us back. But I got Jim on my. There he is. There's Jim. Boom. So, all right. Well, that's it. We what were we at? 40 minutes. Cool. Everybody, thanks for joining. We recorded this. I'm gonna put this up on YouTube probably later today or tomorrow. I gotta build a fucking pitch deck today for something, so I'm probably working on that all day. Cool. But besides that, what? Huh?
Have fun.
Yeah. Wouldn't be a Party Wagon podcast without mentioning Steven's lack of facial hair. For some reason he shaved his head. He's starting to look more like Kane. If anybody gets that reference, Kane the wrestler, Glenn Jacobs is his name. That's Steven's doppelganger. It's a wrestling joke, and Steven still uses an iPhone. So
yeah. Wow.
Last thing, man. So we had a meeting the other day, Tom and I, and Tom uses an iPhone, and that phone just sounds like every time someone like the reverb on his phone when he takes meetings is obnoxious. And I'm like, dude, you got to get a new phone. Like, this is ridiculous. Every time like someone's talking, it's like, like every time.
What phone does he have?
And
What kind of iPhone does he have?
13 Pro, iPhone 13 Pro. So I finally convinced him. So if anybody's ever talked to Tom on the phone or has a problem with his videos when he posts them when he posts his videos, he's finally getting a new phone. So I convinced him because I was pissed. No, I think he's gonna get an iPhone. He's in the what do they call it? I've been fucking out of Microsoft for 3 weeks now. I can't remember. Ecosystem. That's the word we used. He's in the ecosystem. He's kind of stuck there. So
okay,
that's where we're at.
He's not stuck, but he's smart. That's why he's in that ecosystem.
No, he's a fucking idiot. Yeah. All right, everyone. Thank you for joining in. I'm going to end this stream as soon as I can figure it out. And then I'll post this a little bit up later. Thanks for joining in. And thanks for having fun with us. And I will continue to try to patrol the group when I have time.
Well, thanks, Gary.
I don't know how to sign this shit off. I'll catch y'all later. Take it easy.